Hi, my name's Kevin, and as you probably already know, choosing the right home security system for you and your family is not an easy process. And although it's one of the most important decisions that you will ever need to make, with nearly 13,000 home security providers in the US market, it can also be one of the hardest. But there's no need to worry because I'm here to help you. And if you simply follow the 5 easy guidelines that I share in this video, I promise that you'll be able to find a home security system that fits your needs and budget in no time at all. So let's begin with step number 1. Do your homework and decide which companies to contact. My personal favorite is FrontPoint Security. I haven't personally used them myself, but I've done my research and I know they got the best customer reviews on the internet. And I think they're also the only company that gives new customers a 30-day trial to actually test their services. So Google around for yourself and check out all the great things that people have said about them. Or you can go to homesecurityguide.org and you can actually learn more about them there. That's actually an awesome review site that can really make the entire process of choosing a home security system a whole lot easier. I've included their link in the description box right below this video. So if that's something that interests you, I recommend to definitely click that link. There's lots of great reviews and information over there. Another thing is you probably want to finish watching this video first before you click on it, though, because there's a lot of good stuff. But the main thing that I want to get across is that you need to do your homework. Before you sign up with a security company, you make sure that, you ask a lot of questions about exactly what you're getting. Take notes, take names, take numbers, but most importantly, take your time. Be thorough, because any company that requires you to sign on the spot will never stand up to its promises. So I'd recommend you stay away from a company that uses any kind of pressure tactics or any kind of, manipulation to get you to commit right there and then without doing, the full research, the comparisons, and all that. So please avoid getting pressured into it, okay? And do your research, take time. Step number 2, beware of any special offers that say free installation, because free installation promotions may not actually be free. There's always a charge for something that may be unexpected, whether it's installation, activation, upfront monitoring, whatever. There's usually something there. So while it may look inexpensive or a good deal, they usually include only the basic components, and they won't give you the entire protection you need. So, please do your research, like I said in that last one, and make sure it's not just a basic setup, which, would totally defy the whole point of getting protection for your home in the first place. Okay, so step number 3, refuse to deal with high-pressure salespeople who use scarcity tactics to, try to convince you to buy from them. These tactics can include, deceiving false crime statistics about your neighborhood, making it seem like it's a lot more dangerous than it really is, or making you say no, like as many as 9 times before they actually leave your house. There's lots of companies like this all around the U.S., and, they're causing a lot of trouble out there. So watch out, because, there's a lot of them. So hopefully that helps you kind of be more aware of the situation that you might find yourself in. Okay, so step number 4, ask about the monitoring. What kind of monitoring is it? Most traditional systems use phone lines that a burglar can cut in like 10 seconds. And, there goes your protection. So even today, there's plenty of companies that are actually selling phone line-based monitoring. So I recommend you get a cellular system. That way, you can alarm or disalarm your home alarm with an app on your iPhone or smartphone. And that's a really handy feature, especially if you already have one. Another good thing about cellular monitoring is that it's just a lot more convenient, And it's worth mentioning here that FrontPoint has arguably the best cellular monitoring services available in the market. And like I said before, if you want to learn more about it, you can just click that link in the description box below right below this video. Or you can just Google them on your own and get a better idea of their home security services. Okay, finally, step number 5. After you have finally chosen your home security provider, you're going to need to sign a monitoring agreement with the company. And the thing that's important to watch out here is that you should understand the full terms, including any kind of terms for renewal, the cancellation policy, any kind of moving policy, because, the last thing you want to do is be stuck with a company like ADT, who don't actually allow you to end their contracts prematurely, even if it so happens that, you're leaving the house for good or moving. So, yeah, definitely don't want to get stuck with one of those contracts. So, like I said, do your research and really investigate, compare your options, and follow these 5 guidelines. I've really created this video to help you and make sure that, you're going into this with as much of a educated decision as possible, because like I said, it can be tough, but these 5 steps will guarantee that you make the best choice that's possible for you. Okay? So I hope these 5 tips have been helpful, and click that link right below this video if you want to check out a video about that resource I mentioned. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.